my name is Michelle Campbell. This is Shelby.
Hi.
We are going to talk to you a little bit about beta thalassemia today. So Shelby has a condition called beta thalassemia major, or Cooley's anemia, or transfusion-dependent thalassemia. And what it means is that her body does not produce hemoglobin. So our blood naturally produces hemoglobin as we recycle our blood and make new blood, and her body doesn't. So it's genetic. She was born with beta thalassemia major, meaning both her birth parents, her China mom and her China dad, have thalassemia that's recessive, a recessive trait, and then she has beta thalassemia major. Up until around 3 to 6 months, when you're born, you have your mom's hemoglobin and your mom's blood, and then you, as an infant, create your own blood. So that's about whenever you start to realize that your kiddo has thalassemia. And Shelby was given up for adoption when she was a little bit less than 5 months old. So Shelby was given up for adoption in China, and we do not know who her China mom and dad are. But we know that it was around that time that she was super loved and super cared for, and she had a note with her birthday, and she had a red envelope, which is really significant in China. And then we adopted Shelby 2 days before her second birthday.
I can tell you why we have red envelopes every time.
Okay, you can tell about red envelopes in 1 second, okay? So I'm going to tell you what it means from my perspective, and then Shelby would like to tell you what it means from her perspective. So we adopted Shelby 2 days before her second birthday, which was about 4 years ago, almost exactly. Her family day is in 5 days. We're super excited to celebrate our 4th year together. So when we came to the States, what that means is that we travel from central Pennsylvania to Philadelphia, which has a thalassemia clinic at the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia. We travel there every 3 weeks to get a blood transfusion. Shelby was getting IVs every 3 weeks, and her veins were blowing, or we were having a hard time getting a stick. So she now has a port, which she's going to show you in her little part of the video. So she gets blood transfusions every 3 weeks, and then she takes a medicine every day that's called a chelator to get extra iron out of her body. So Shelby has plenty of iron in her body, she just doesn't have hemoglobin. But when you get a blood transfusion, you get all of that iron from those people's blood, which is really great usually because you want the iron, but she has too much iron. So other than her hemoglobin dropping, which is the dangerous part of thalassemia, the other dangerous part is when you have too much iron. The iron can go in your kidneys, it can go in your liver, it can go in your heart, it can go in your pancreas, it can go in your thyroid.
And it makes everything go really, really slow.
Right, it makes everything go really slow. So right now we're on this constant battle of trying to get her what she needs, which is blood, but get her iron levels down. And we're struggling with that a little bit right now. So we have another meeting today to try to figure out how we can help that and try to get some iron overload out of her body. So that is the adult part, and now Shelby is going to tell you about what thalassemia means to her. Oh, I also will say that if you Google thalassemia, it will give you the world perspective of thalassemia. So that says that the life expectancy is about 12. We live in America. We have great medical care. We hope that her life expectancy is 60 and plus, and that she has like a pretty typical life. There's gene therapy trials. There's all sorts of things coming into science right now. But we have high hopes for Shelby. It is something that she has to deal with every day. Something that we know when she needs blood, which her hemoglobin's pretty low. We're at transfusion, so she hasn't gotten her blood yet. She gets pretty tired. She gets lethargic. She doesn't eat as well. Shelby has a couple other diagnoses too, but this is our main one, and this is what takes up the most of our days. She also she also has ketotic hypoglycemia, which is a form of hypoglycemia that is a little bit backwards and causes us a lot of medical stays as well. Every time her ketones spike, which would look similar to a hypoglycemic episode, we also end up in the hospital. So she has asthma, and she has another genetic blood disorder that causes a lot of food allergies, but mostly we're going to talk about thalassemia. So, okay, Shelby, are you ready to answer your part?
But so that red envelopes is for like the new year when we celebrate who's from China.
Yeah, red envelopes are envelopes you give that are like the highest, most specialist gift in China, right?
Yes. And China takes this very seriously.
They do take it really seriously. Okay, Shelby, do you want to tell them what thalassemia is?
Yes. Thalassemia is like a type of blood.
A blood disorder. Mm-hmm.
And if I don't have it every 3 weeks, I die.
Yeah, if you don't get it every 3 weeks, right?
So I managed in 6 in October.
Yeah, and how many days?
5. 5 sleeps.
7 sleeps.
7 sleeps, yes, 7.
5 sleeps until your family day.
Yes. So,
Okay, so Shelby, tell me about Blood Day. What do you like about Blood Day?
that's my point. And here's the point. It's pretty big. So, my point
Does it hurt when you
No.
get the port? Okay. Does it hurt when you get the port out?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what else do you like about Blood Day?
That me and my mom, and me and my dad get to spend the day
Yeah, today what are we doing while we're here?
making Legos. And
Yeah.
then got a tea.
She lost a tooth. Okay. Okay, so what do you think about having thalassemia?
I like it.
Yeah, did you meet a lot of friends that have thalassemia? We went to the thalassemia conference.
And that was pretty long time.
It was a long drive. Do you have friends at school that have thalassemia?
No.
No. Does anyone in your family have thalassemia?
No.
No.
At least my friends that I met.
Your friends you met have thalassemia, but they live all over the world, right?
Yes.
Because do a lot of people have thalassemia? No. Does it make you super special that you have thalassemia?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I tell you super why if you have thalassemia? If you have thalassemia and no one else in your family does, you're the specialist kid in your family.
Yeah, you are the specialist kid in your family.
And everybody else who has thalassemia that.
So how do you feel before you need blood?
Tired. Tired and tired and really tired.
Yeah, really tired. And how do your bones feel?
Really tired.
Yeah, so whenever, I have my mask on because we're in the hospital, but whenever your
I get to get
hemoglobin...
my mask off when no people are saying
Yeah,
it.
nobody's around. Whenever your hemoglobin drops low, your bone marrow actually expands trying to produce hemoglobin. But because she can't produce hemoglobin, that means her bone marrow swells.
I thought it was my turn.
I know, so I'm just explaining. So all of her bones are in constant pain whenever her hemoglobin drops low. So we try to keep it above that level. Today it dropped a little bit lower.
This is what I feel like.
That's what you feel like? Oh, so tired.
Yes.
And it's hard to eat because you're tired. Okay,
So-
anything about your sprinkles that you have to take every day? How do you feel about
I
those?
have to have every single day 2 times
2 times a day?
medicine
Yeah, why do we take that medicine?
to help my blood and my bones and my hemoglobin
Yeah, it gets the iron out of your body, right?
and helps me pee.
Oh yeah, we have to drink a lot of water because our kidney and our livers have to function flush all of that out. So we have to drink a lot of water, a lot of water. How much water do you have to drink?
2 cups.
Not 2 cups.
2 water bottles.
2 huge water bottles, and then she gets to get a juice, which is a whole nother
Or
60
Coke.
ounces. No. Okay, what else do you want to say?
That it's like 2 or 10 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
Like-
so we leave at 5:15 in the morning, and we hope to get home tonight by 7.
Yes, really early because I really want to play.
So we got here, she got her port accessed.
Yeah,
We drew her blood,
so
we got her
now-
labs. Now we ordered the blood to come, so we have to do an extensive matching. It's a little bit different than a regular matching protocol because she gets so much blood. So it has to be her same blood type and antibodies. Hold on one second. And then we will get 3 hours of actual blood today. And then we'll get de-access and then we'll go home. What else do you want to say? One more thing.
I really love chocolate because I get to spend it with my mom and dad, and it's really fun.
We make Chop Days so fun.
And we get
So fun.
And we get surprises.
We get special food, we get surprises, we get all the fun things.
Yay.
And we have to do our homework, huh? But that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, can you say thanks for learning about thalassemia?
Thanks for learning. See you soon. Bye.
If you want to check out more about thalassemia, you can check out Cooley's Anemia Foundation. They have helped us so much when we came home and knew nothing.
Well,
And-
and if you want to know more about thalassemia, comment down below.
No commenting. It's on YouTube.
I mean, just text us.
Yeah, they can ask mommy.
Yes, just text
Or they
us.
can check you out on Facebook.
Yes.
Do you know what your Facebook page is? Creating the Campbells.
Okay, so we are done.
Okay, so here we are funny. Say bye.
Bye.